Good morning, you glorious bastards. Right, so, back on Twitter, X, back on X. Fucking weird name. Some of my socials and Instagram and shit like that. So I've got a monologue which I've been piecing together. It's quite, it's more personal to me. It's not a monologue from a movie or a show. I've spent a bit of time writing. Basically, it's a when I can find the words. It's basically a monologue on my life, more or less. So I've left it quite vague. Certain people know certain situations. I've left people out of it, obviously, but people will know certain situations. I just thought it's the more I'm sort of, people tell you to discover yourself and find out who you are and that sort of stuff. And I think the sort of best way to do it, well, I've found at the minute, is to just write out from my earliest memory onwards, just writing key events that I remember, those that have impacted me, those where I've impacted others positively or negatively. This might come as a shock to some people, but I was a piece of shit growing up. Especially in my teenage years, I had I still have, 3 great mates, which I see whenever I'm in Oz, and, there were times where I wasn't exactly the best person towards them, I own that, I admit that, and this is what it's all about. It's it's not a pity story, it's not a fucking, woe is me. It's just a sort of, you go through the different curveballs and different people's reactions, how they took those situations, how I handled those situations, and vice versa. But by doing this sort of process, right, why is everyone fucking swerving? You're swerving for that? It's a drain cover, mate. How many crashes must you... Not good timing on that joke. Not good time. But I'm not swerving around drain covers on a fucking road. Oh, mate. Just don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. But yeah, so this is what the monologue is about. It's all about self-discovery. And also, self-discovery can only happen when you own things. No passing the blame. None of that shit. You own it. You're like, this is my fuck up. I created this scenario. I'm gonna, for good or bad, just own it. Yeah, it's starting to snap. Yeah. People hate a liar, but they appreciate someone that can own it and be honest themselves, Again, doesn't matter if it's good or bad. If you have a friend and you've done something bad, and let's not go fucking crazy with bad. Let's not go, oh, what if you murdered someone? Not that sort of shit. But if you've done something bad, you lied to someone, you punched someone, that sort of shit, then a true mate would be pissed off, but they ain't gonna leg it for the fucking hills. They're not gonna go, they fucking did this. Oh. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna go, mate, wind your fucking neck in. What are you doing? They are your voice of reason. When you do something fucking stupid, they're the ones that tug you on the arm going, mate, you gotta ease up, like you're getting a little bit fucking crazy. Where are you reversing? Oh, you're going that way. Fine. I'm just trying to work out where people are going. So yeah. But I quite like that stuff, especially in my later years. I think it's true what they say, the older you get, the less care you have, which is true, but also worded wrongly. So yes, the older you get, you care less, but you care less about things that don't actually matter. Like, let's do it that way. You're not going to become a heartless fuck when you get older. It's just when you're younger, you want to impress people, you want to make people happy, you want to, I'll do this for you, I'll do that for you. Oh yeah, I love staying up till 2 a.m. Love it. But the older you get, the more you're like, actually, I don't have the fucking energy for that. So I'm just not going to do it. You become more open and more honest about situations because you've done all the fucking around. you've done the running, you've done all the bullshit hours, you've done the partying, you've done the drugs, and now you're like, no, why the fuck would I do that again? Why would I go on a bender until 2 in the morning when I could be curled up in bed, warm, toasty, get a full night's sleep? Oof. Well, I don't know what that was. I had fucking heartburn yesterday. It's weird. Never thought I had one. But yeah, so there's my little brain dump for my monologue that's coming up. Have a great day, everybody. Let me know how you're doing. Hit that fucking like button, subscribe button, and tell me why you are the greatest.